Turning now to Fort Bend County, where this man, Naazir Jackson, was arrested for allegedly running a human trafficking operation in the Katy area. Anayeli Ruiz details the case for us.
A year-long investigation ended with the arrest of 28-year-old Naazir Jackson on November 11th. The Fort Bend County constables in Precinct 3, along with the district attorney investigators, obtained an arrest warrant for Jackson. Investigators say they arrested him at his home on the 22,000 block of Hayden Park Drive in the Cinco Ranch, North Lake Village area.
Mr. Naazir Jackson was charged with compelling prostitution, a first-degree felony, and promotion of prostitution, a third-degree felony.
According to the constable's office, the human trafficking was done online.
Most of the recruitment of those people that would solicit services of prostitution was done over social media, as well as any transactions, financial transactions, was also done either online or through social media.
In this year-long investigation, the constable's office tells us Jackson had a handful of victims, and he believes more could be coming forward after his arrest.
At some point, nearly all of these victims, whether they're male or female, have been threatened, coerced, or some sort of force has been used. And that can be through emotional, it can be through mental, it can be through taking documents.
Officials say the investigation continues at this time. Anayeli Ruiz, KHOU 11 News.